by you signing your soul away for a woman, you basically say that you're not worthy of her in the first place. So, hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about the 5 things you should never be doing for a woman for love. The reason I say this is because there's a lot of men out here that don't know what they're doing, and they think by doing these 5 things right here is going to make their situation better, but in fact it's going to make it worse. You know, one thing that's not on this list but every man should already know by now is that you don't need to be out here trying to be captain to save a woman. Y'all know the real phrase and everything, but if a woman is not in any type of immediate danger, you do not need to be trying to save her, because she should be wise enough to know when she's doing right and when she's doing dirt. So before I get started, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Alright, so this is my first thing I have on the list, but it kind of branches to different areas. But this first thing I have on the list is overstimulating a woman. If you want to be with a woman, one thing you don't want to do is overstimulate her. You don't want to physically overstimulate her. What I mean by that is always being in her presence and always lingering around her, becoming a clingy man. Like, no woman wants a man that's always on her 24/7, like glued to her hip, like a dang on koala bear. Come on, man, give her leg space, give her space in life. Like, let her go out there, venture, come back home, and then be with you. But if you always under her, breathe down her neck, checking her 24/7, it's gonna push her away and turn her off. So not only you physically overstimulate her, you don't want to sit there and verbally overstimulate her. What I mean by that is you telling her every single day or every 10 or 20 minutes or 4 or 5, 6 times a day talking about, baby, I love you, or texting her how I love you, you're the best woman that ever lived and stuff. It's cool to tell your woman that, but when you always saying that stuff, what's going to happen is that it's going to decrease the meaning and the value behind it. This is the main reason why I don't sit there and text women good morning messages all the time. Like, if I ever done that, it'd be very, very rarely, you know. But at the same time, you don't want to sit there and keep overstimulating your woman with all this affection, using all these words and stuff like that. Because what if another man in public starts saying this stuff and she start hearing it from him? When she start hearing these same BS lines from him, it's going to start to sound like you know, you don't want her pairing you with BS and putting you in the same category as trash and stuff. So no, you got to tone down when it comes to giving out these type of validations and stuff to your woman, or a woman that you actually like. And the third part of overstimulating a woman, I would say, would be you buying her gifts. Even if her love language is buying gifts and receiving gifts and stuff like this, it ties into the same other 2 type of stimulation. You sitting there buying her a bunch of gifts 24/7. Now she's going to start becoming stale and immune to receiving this type of affection because you do it so much. So when you want her to not feel overstimulated, you need to just provide her these 3 type of things at a slow rate. The second thing I have on my list that you should not be doing with a woman that you love and everything, and things that you don't want her to do, is to let her hang out with a bunch of other men. There's a lot of dudes out here and women that want to defend this. So I'm talking about, yeah, you can have male friends, I can have guy friends and all this and that. The issue with having guy friends or a bunch of guy friends is that men and women, we don't think the same. Like, men, we easily turn on, we can be turned on by the dumbest thing, just by seeing your foot or your fingernail. We start fantasizing about stuff that's not even related to that. Women, I'm not a woman, I don't know what the heck going through y'all head, but at the same time, I'm sure y'all not getting turned on by looking at a man's one fingernail. Come on, man, this not turning you on, this not gonna turn you on, or a foot, or a face, or maybe your face. But at the same time, we as men think different. So if you allowing your woman to hang out with other men, come on, man, you as a man know what turns you on, so you don't think this type of stuff gonna be turning them on and everything. So no, she don't need to be hanging out with a bunch of male friends. When she hang out with these male friends in y'all relationship, this means that she doesn't respect you as a man for the most part, or she is still seeking some type of validation, trying to, you know, get what she don't feel like she getting at home, until she feel like everything is complete in her life and she can completed her mission when it comes to men and guy friends. She ain't gonna cut them loose, so she gonna keep clinging on to them for dear life. And not only that, it says that she is not ready to truly settle down with you, you know. So if you are with a woman, you calling her your girl and all this and that, and she's still hanging out with a whole bunch of dudes and she ain't ready to settle down, I wouldn't be calling her my girl. She the girl I'm kicking it with. She the girl I'm hanging out with. She the girl I'm messing with, you know. She not my girlfriend. You got a bunch of other dude friends. I'm just there to entertain you and have some fun, and we can keep it moving. But no, you can't be having a bunch of friends, guy friends, constantly hanging out with them and seeing you got a boyfriend. It just won't add up. The third thing I have on my list that a woman shouldn't be doing with you if she's in love with you is treating you like her son. You know, we call it sonning somebody. When somebody is sonning you, this means they treat you like a little boy. She out here gotta, you know, go pick you up and drop you off and take you to work and pick you up and take you home and all this and that. And when she gotta treat you like a little boy, she's gonna have less respect for you as a man and everything. You don't want to be sunned by a woman. If a woman out there telling you you need to go do this, and as a man you should be doing that, whatever it is, if she's sitting there trying to scold you and teach you how to be a man, she doesn't respect you as a man or see you as a man and everything, and you want to be seen as a man, you can't allow these type of things to be happening. Like if a woman comes to you talking about as a man you should be doing this, and say for example y'all together, you need to be allowed. I'm telling her like I'm not allowing this, and it's not right, and I don't respect that. So this is what I'm going to do as a man, you know, and make sure that this stuff is not going to keep escaping her mouth and everything. You can't keep allowing bad things to keep reoccurring. When you keep allowing bad things to happen, people keep doing more and more bad things. So this type of bad behavior, and you should never be letting a woman that you love or a woman that loves you do this, because women that love you don't do these type of things I keep mentioning. The fourth thing I have on my list that you shouldn't be doing, you know, and if a woman loves you, she won't have you out here fighting over her with other men, you know, like physical fighting, you know, throwing hands and all this and that. You should not be fighting over no woman, man. Any woman got you out here throwing hands over her, y'all in a toxic situation. A woman should be your peace and everything. You out here, like I said in a different video, you about to end up going to jail or getting yourself killed or seriously injured for a woman that's got you fighting over her. This might turn her on because she see you, you know, defending and acting masculine, but this is just masculine energy. So instead of using masculine energy to go fight other men, you can be masculine in different other ways, like showing your dominance in the house or in the bedroom, learning how to tell her no. This, you don't have to be out here, you know, acting like a damn caveman just to please her and everything, to turn her on. No, don't be out here fighting other men over that, because like I said, a woman could leave you in a heartbeat, and now you up there in broken knuckles and broken hands because you fought her, you know, her secret lover or some other man over her. Like, nah, don't do that unless she like your wife or, you know, the love of your life, and it really requires physical altercations. Then you get in there, you throw some hands. But other than that, no, don't be fighting over a woman putting you in danger. The final thing I have on this list that you should never be doing with a woman for love is this: you should not be sacrificing everything you own. The main reason I'm saying this is because I was on Instagram a couple of days ago, right, and there was this post about this man who went to prison, and the girl, while she was out there, she found out that he cheated. So when he got out, he decided that I want her back. She means the world to me. I wouldn't do whatever she wants. I'm like, first of all, there's plenty of women out here. You've been in jail this whole time. You worried about that. You worried about a woman that doesn't want to be with you no more. So this not even in the story. What the man do is decide that he can't live without her, so he's willing to give his real estate, his Ferrari, and every time he get on Instagram, he willing to give her $10,000. This is his whole life. You know, we talk about in the line over a woman. Like, no, you don't give up everything that you work hard your entire life for a woman. And then what made it even worse is that he drew up a contract for her, and she said, no, I don't want the contract. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to have all this money. I don't want to have this to be with you. Because what's happening in that instance, what he doesn't recognize is that by you signing your soul away for a woman, you basically say that you're not worthy of her in the first place. So this is mainly my video about the 5 things you should not be doing with a woman for love. So leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. This your boy A.K.A. Labz, and I'm out.